Hey there, the collectibles back. I haven't made a video in quite some time on YouTube, so I thought I'd just jump over here real quick and make a video about how to get away with packing things the proper way and reusing things as well. So the biggest thing for me is this: don't use that. Don't use Scotch tape. Any form. This is obviously Target, but don't use Scotch tape or gift tape or any tape like that. It's so annoying. It ruins things. You can't reuse hardly very well, at least. The top loaders, if you send them with that, it's impossible to get off. It sticks forever. So don't use that. That's a big no-no. Buy yourself some painter's tape. It's not very expensive, you know, and you can just rip off even a small piece like that on your top loader, cover it up, and now when you mail it or send it in the mail, or whether it's a PWE, whether it's a you know, a bubble mailer, it's not going to move. You know, the card's just not going to move, which is exactly what you want. Tape, the Scotch tape that you put on there, if you've done that before, stop doing that and make a change. Because no one wants to see the Scotch tape when they get it in the mail. No one. I don't know anybody who loves it. So again, use that painter's tape. It could be, what I also found recently was, this is called washi tape, I think it's called. It has a little bit more plasticity to it. And that works out also, and it comes off beautifully. I don't know how much this is, but it comes in different colors, I know. So I've had some of these come in with this washi tape. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to reuse it. It's still very, very sticky. And, I just kind of set it down and wait for another time where I can just, kind of grab it up. And I just probably ruined this one. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, see, I can just get it and reuse it. So I'm just going to put it over here on my station that I do all the packing from. I do packing from here. I do breaking from here. Pretty much is everything I do from here. So put that Devers back there. He's going to sit there for a while. I'm really high on him. Anyways, so painter's tape. Grab yourself some painter's tape. Don't use this. Again, use this. And then just like I showed you with the Devers there, take that painter's tape, tape it over top of that top loader before you send it on. The other tip I wanted to give you is that sometimes you'll get mailers like this. Here's a bubble mailer. It's a small one. It has a label still on it. I'm not going to show you the label actually, because I don't want to give somebody's address away, nor mine. But you can see that it definitely is reusable. So I reuse a lot of these, and so what I'll do is I'll take my scissors or my X-Acto knife, and I'll just take this and rip it off basically real quickly here. And I'm doing this off camera obviously, but I'll have it done in a second. And there you go. It's a brand spanking new. Now I wouldn't use this to mail. I'll be honest, I'm going to use this to protect. And so if I'm sending off this Devers, I've got the painter's tape on it. I'm going to put it inside there. I'm probably going to put another piece of tape here, and this will go inside another larger bubble mailer. This is the size I usually use of bubble mailers. I think these are 6x9s, 6x10, something like that. But again, this just gives your cards that you send out another layer of protection, which I think is an awesome idea as well. So the other thing you can do is use some cardboard to do that with. And one thing I've just started to do, let's see if I can grab one here without bumping the camera. Yeah, here we go. So this is something I've started to do as well. It's not as thick. But here's an old file folder. So what I'll do is I will just go ahead and cut as such. And now I've got this flap in here. So if I wanted to go back to that Devers card, I could put it in here, put my painter's tape on, tape here, 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 and then put that in the bubble mailer too. So if I don't have an extra any bubble tape or anything else, I think this does a pretty good job. It's not super thick, like a piece of cardboard. Like I wouldn't use this to send it into PSA or BGS. That's probably a big no-no. Use a little thicker, cardboard. But I think this works pretty well inside of a bubble mailer in terms of making sure it stays flat and also is protected. So that's an option you might have there. And you got any file folders hanging around like I do, some old ones that you're going to throw away, reuse them. Try to recycle a little bit and reuse some things to make sure that the cards get there safely. All right. That's about it for today, but I hope you found some of this valuable in terms of how to reuse some things. The other thing I will reuse just before I log off here is all the Amazon bubble mailers that come in, those blue and white ones. You've probably seen them. They've probably come to your house before. I reuse all those. I just take the sticker off of it, or I place a new mailing label on top of the old one. I try to get it off, at least the person's address that it came from, or my address, and I also try to get off the tracking barcode, and then I just put a new one on top of that, and I just fold over the top of that bubble mailer and then just tape it shut. It's worked every single time for me, and it's saving me bubble mailers. So think about that as well. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe. Thanks.